Hey everyone, this is Steve from GamersNexus.net, and today we are looking at a game called Skara, The Blade Remains. Please avert your eyes from the image to the left of the menu. This game is currently on a Kickstarter. There are no other players online, and we're going to have to play with bots. This is effectively, think of this as a sort of like Quake or Unreal, except with melee combat in its current form and more of a fantasy environment. So more similar to the likes of Fury and Scope, and there are a couple other games out there that were like this, but they're not very popular, and I really wish they would be more popular. So we have only 2 maps we can choose from. This is only in Kickstarter right now. It is not really ready for the public yet, and we've got free-for-all and team deathmatch. Let's do FFA first. So we can choose our character. We only have 2 options. I'm going to go ahead and set every other one there to Durno. Alrighty, so we are loaded in the game. This is it. It is running on Unreal Engine 4, which is why some of the lighting effects and the I suppose that might be bloom, but I'm not sure. It looks kind of pretty. It looks a little nice. Not too bad for UE4. And UE4, of course, now available for $20 a month, which means you're going to be seeing a lot more games like this. But that doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, because it actually makes the game market more saturated. So let's look at the gameplay. You can see here things are pretty slow paced in terms of movement. I've got a shield. I can hold it up with control, and we can swing with click. Now here's where you're going to hear me starting to tear this game apart. The game has a very interesting combat in that a very interesting idea in that I want it to be Quake or Unreal, except melee and fantasy, but it's so slow in terms of movement. I mean, that's about as fancy as it gets right there. So our swings, that's a swing. 2, 3, 4, that's a swing, so pretty long space in between them. You really only have those 2 attacks I just showed there, that is right click and left click, and then they can interrupt by hitting you with one of theirs. One thing I have discovered is that once you hit an enemy one time, if you keep hitting them while they're I just died. That was a little bit strange, but if you keep hitting them after that first hit lands, they're never going to be able to retaliate because of the way the cooldown works. The way that, sorry, I was laughing because my camera went into the wall there. So yeah, this is Skara. It's definitely incomplete. Truth be told, the mechanics need a huge amount of work because we've got 2 types of attacks. Movement is very slow. As you can see here, I can just keep swinging. He's never going to be able to retaliate. Can you imagine how infuriating that would be as a player in a server? It's just not it's not very balanced is what it comes down to here, because he's never going to be able to move as long as I keep hitting him. And then we get the killing blow, which is very violent. Never a bad thing in video games, I suppose. But that's really it. You've seen the game now. Deathmatch, or team deathmatch rather, also exists, as you would expect. Whoa! What is that? Oh, that guy is breakdancing. So team deathmatch, same thing except with teams of 4. So it is built for multiplayer. It is built with servers in mind. You can host a server, but right now, of course, no one has the game except for a handful of media and maybe some Kickstarter backers. I'm not sure on that. The game currently has, I believe, $25,000 toward it on Kickstarter. Look at that look at that ragdoll. 25 grand. I think they want another 10. I think they want 35 total. And it's got about 10 more days, maybe 11 more days of the campaign. So here's what I think. Quite honestly, I think the developers should have waited a bit longer before unveiling this demo to the public, because as you can see, I've already grown tired of it. Oh, that's pleasant. That is excellent right there. So such BM, trying to give an overview. He's using my strategy against me, by the way. So it was released a little too early, because it's a really, the concept is cool. It's just it's not there, and I don't know that it will be there. This demo doesn't really instill confidence, and that's why I think it's okay to wait to release a demo, because if I saw something with a bit more mechanical intuition, I would perhaps feel a bit better about this. But just the way it feels everything in a game of this type. It does not feel great. Actually, I think getting away from this really slow brawler combat and moving toward something more twitchy would be better suited for this type of game, and I actually would really like to see that. Fury did that, and unfortunately Fury, I suppose the match is over. Unfortunately, Fury died very early because it had tremendous amounts of defects in the game. So there's a gap in the market, and it should be filled. Let's just get a really quick look at Team Deathmatch, and then we're gonna close up this review. Okay, so Team Deathmatch on the other map. This one is a bit prettier. Unreal Engine 4 is capable of doing phenomenal things with very little effort. To get started. Of course, it takes a good deal of effort to get something really truly optimized and pretty, but this is an indie title on UE4. Looks pretty damn good. It's just all in the gameplay at this point. So we're gonna try and right click. There we go. Got a good right click in there, and now he will never be able to hit me again, and he's dead. So this is Team Deathmatch. It is 4v4, I believe. I don't think these do anything. I tried earlier. They glow from the outside. Maybe pickups in the future. Maybe it's just a box. I think red is bad, so we're gonna hit red. It's very violent, and that, I mean, really that's it. That's all there is to it. So this is Skara. If you would like to read more about this game, hit the link in the description below. I'm just exploring right now. Excuse me. Hit the link in the description below. You can read a little bit more, see some screenshots. You've seen everything there is to see. If you're interested in it, you can back it on Kickstarter. I am personally going to say that I just don't see it right now. It needs more, and should have been withheld a bit longer by the developers. So that's what I think. You can disagree with me and give them the extra $10,000 that they need if you so please. I will not stop you. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you found this content useful. Of course, check out our hardware reviews as always, and I will see you all next time. Peace.